All right, all right, all right. Let's get on over here. Hello, everyone. Okay, let's remove this since we are starting now. All right. Like when I haven't been here in a minute, things get a little bit moved around. Hey, welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the stream. Guitar Corp. Good to see you. Happy New Year. All right. Hope you had a good one. All right. Have everything set up. Yes. Okay. Everything's working. Okay. All right. So I don't know if you noticed, but I finally have the countdown clock. I've been talking about it for a minute. All right. That way you guys know about when I'm about to start. It's a little different than we're, used to, but I think it looks more crisp, okay, more professional, especially since now we're posting on YouTube. And so I just was thinking about how, people who watch the playback, if it's just, dead air or me, getting ready for stream, I just don't see other people on YouTube doing that. So I'm happy about it. I think it looked really nice. And that's good. You saw how MTJ forgot about Dre. MTG, not J. Forgot about Dre. No, I've missed out on that. You got some tea to spill. Are the girls fighting? It sounds like you're talking about Dre, the rapper, right?
That's Drake.
No, you're right. It's not. Isn't there a rapper named Dre? Y'all, it's so bad. Dre. Dr. Dre? Yeah, Dr. Dre. Okay. Okay, thank you. Marjorie Taylor Greene forgot about Dre. DRE. So answer your question. No, I have not. Yeah, catch me up. She used still Dre without any permission. Okay. I'm still not getting it. She used still Dre without any permission and got banned from Twitter again, I think. Okay, I think where I'm getting mixed up is the DRE, the Dre part. I wouldn't be surprised though. It's all shenanigans. Dr. Dre doesn't want any of his songs being used by politicians. Oh, okay. Thank you. No, I did not hear about that. I'm not surprised. My thoughts on my limited knowledge of the situation is it's all something in Pony Show. Dog and pony. I don't care. I guess it's more pulling the why for such a time as this. Oh my gosh, this wig is about to irk my nerve. I should have glued it down. There it goes. Anyway, but of course it's just frustrating how they really censored music usage on social media. I guess that's a big bummer. I don't believe that musicians should. I think that people should have a livelihood with what they do to an extent, and that depends. I mean, if they're a very good singer and people enjoy their music, They should be able to have comfortable lives, yes. But am I about to scream and cry over the fact that they're not getting paid off of every 10 seconds use of their song? Absolutely not. That sounds like greed to me and selfishness. And music is something that is I don't know, it's important to humans. And but it's something that once it's shared, it's now a part of the individual's memory and expression, if that makes sense. Like the happy birthday song, you've heard it. Now just because they don't own it doesn't mean it's not playing in your head and people are gonna sing it or people like the tune. So it's just very annoying that on these platforms where, we stream and, are supposed to express ourselves, they take away music, which is a part of ourselves and our experience to an extent, that we're not able to share that with others without getting banned because the person who made it doesn't like that you are using it, even though they're the ones who sang it into existence and then put it on the radio. That'd be different if somebody had a song that they didn't want shared and then it was shared. I hear it and now everyone knows it. Now, again, just like I said before, you can't really take it back. Once the people hear it, it's inside. So anyway, it's just, again, more ridiculous censorship with stupid plausible deniability, just to make things harder for people. That's it. And greed and capitalism. He said, okay, yeah, Trey isn't playing around. Lawyers got involved. Well, hope he has fun with all that. Hope he has fun with it. And even if it's people you don't like, that's the thing. It's music. You don't get to control it. If it is out, see, again, I keep saying 1133, or it's like 113, or variation. Randomly look down and look at the time. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, even if the worst of the worst are singing a song that I made, it is what it is. I don't see, I'm gonna sue them. It's a song. It's not like they went to your house and stole something. It's a song that was put out into the atmosphere in which humans who have ears, one of 5 senses, hearing, well, and then our amazing capacity to remember, some better than others, it's kind of captured. Can't really steal it, lest they're trying to make money off of it solely. But I hear it. Interesting, fascinating. I'll keep my ears out for that story because I have not heard it. But to be honest, if you haven't noticed, I have steered somewhat away from the politics of it all. Now that you see the truth, it's all just absolutely ridiculous and it's pre-planned narrative. So it's like, why get worked up? I'd rather just keep my ears to the ground, see the pulse of where things are going, be mentally prepared. Other than that, they all are on the same team. They just have different sides. If that makes sense. They have their roles to play. And of course, you'll see politics in the entertainment and music industry, and they'll like this because they're all in the same. They help each other out, causing a little bit of chaos and mischief. That really doesn't really make any sense or really matter at all. But it's for us to talk about these specific things, I guess. Hey, I'm dead. Welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the stream. It's been months. All right. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good new year, or your year's been good so far. I hope, what is it, film school? Film school's going well. All right. Yay. It has. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. I was this close to not jumping on stream, and that's why it's called the unofficial first stream of 2023, because I wanted it to be just chill, and I didn't want to start this late, but I was working on the cover for the page, this screen for you guys for the countdown clock. I said I can't just have a countdown clock. I have to at least create something. That took me a couple of hours, but it is what it is. And then my head just started hurting, and it was hard to open up my eye. But God is good. Prayed, drank water, ate, and so I'm like, you know what? Since I said I was gonna go on, I'm gonna just go on, even if it's late. Okay, my people already know. You know, we show up late, late nights. Okay. I graduated film school last May. Oh, okay. Hey, congratulations. All right. I do love to hear it. As a fellow film degree, I don't even know how you say that. My minor was in film studies, and I can't find any work. Right. It's that part. But, now you're empowered to create your own content. That's the key, maybe do a stream or two, make some YouTube videos. None of these jobs reach out. And this one place I applied to is on, yes, didn't you say you used to act? Not particularly, no. It's a little dabble in acting, but not actually acting in a big way or form. No, I'm a communications major, that's where I got my degree. And while in school, I was president of our film production organization, and through that, I was in front of the camera and did different, I wouldn't even say scripts. It was more acting, I don't know, what would you call it? Not freebirding it, but that sounds weird too. Freeballing it, that's it, not freebird. Freeballing it a little. But I did take acting class while I was at Wake at my university, and then I did do Barbizon back in high school, and that gave a little bit of acting lessons as well, but not like in a movie, Oh, I did do a play once. That was fun. Good times. You need to could ever find that play again. Don't sleep on the DoorDash. All right, DoorDash is where it's at. I have family members DoorDash. Spend money unless you're to be door dashing. I hear it, but think. There has to be something out there for you. Have you ever door dashed? I have not. But I have two sisters who have door dashed. And my one sister, she's been doing it for a few years, and she really likes it. She likes the what do you call it? The flexibility of it. And depending on where you are, and how long restaurants stay up late, after you leave one job, you can just DoorDash, right? And if you want to travel anywhere, in DoorDash, in a different state, which is nice. But yeah, I hear it. Sometimes she made over 200 something dollars one day. I think it was closer to like 250. Instagram. What do you mean? But yeah, it's good. I mean, so far, I've only heard most people who have done it have liked it. I mean, it depends on your cup of tea. But I thought there was a command. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't know if Funny Spell has that command on here yet. But advice for film. Working for nonprofits who may need help in footage and promotion. It's more so hitting up the studios. Oh, what's your RG? Thanks for asking. That leads me to my next point. The cover to my countdown that I was just working on. So, you take a look at your top. What is it? The top left. You'll see the social media. All right. So, Instagram, you can just type in the woke millennial and you'll find me. Or you can type in its underscore KEENA underscore. But yeah, so y'all see how I got the countdown clock. I'm trying to be creative. I don't know. So I'm a little proud of it. Just a little proud of it. Hope you guys liked it. I want to work on this background too. I'm thinking maybe I can change up the background. It's a new year. Let's do a new background. I don't know if I'd want to have all those. I like the cluttered look. I know. It's at the bottom. Oh, you're right. And the IG. I think the link should be in the profile. I don't know where you're watching it from, but I think we have our socials in there. So yes, follow us. What you mean you're not even following on Instagram? You've been on here for what, over a year, sir? Okay, I'm gonna need you to get it together. But I'm just kidding. Better late than never. Okay. But yeah. So don't judge me though. I have not posted in like 2.5 years. Maybe 3 years now. But it's coming soon. I'm just getting all my duckies in a row. Is the one with... Wait, is it the one with one post? No. I have... What did you type in? If you type in The Woke Millennial, you should see me pop up. And the main name is going to be It's Kina. But underneath like the sub name, you'll see The Woke Millennial. And you should see me, alright? Do I have purple hair? Yeah, I have like a lavender purple hair in the picture. And I do encourage you guys to follow on the multiple platforms. Let me see if I can pull it up. That way, you'll be notified when we go live. Because I've been, I'll post on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah. That way, if you guys missed the notification from Twitch, you guys can see here. Oh, Lord. Here. Let me know if you found it. Here. No. What is this doing here? Honestly, I think I'm about to delete this page. Because what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Stop. Okay. Here we go. Here I am. It's my old pictures from when I wanted to do more fashion and makeup videos. Oh my gosh. And I have to I need to archive, so don't look scroll too much down. Hey, woo, arigato. Got us one step closer to getting back over the 1K hump. All right. I also will be, I plan on really using the TikTok, Millennial TikTok, and then doing my own personal TikTok. And I'm torn because I think I want to, for my personal page, be more entertainment based, and then for Welcome Millennial, of course, more informative, but also entertainment. Look at my profile on stream. My car is on it. On Instagram. Okay. .7 Sam. Okay. Let's see. Hey. Oh, that's a nice painting. Or painting picture. I remember your car. Look at it. Proud of it. I forgot what the last thing you said you were doing to your car. It's been a minute. Alrighty. I'll follow you back. We support one another here on the stream in the community. Honestly, I need to follow some other people back as well. I'm so bad, y'all. Please do not be offended if I'm slow to respond, slow to follow. I'm getting there. It's like I'm a millennial, Gen and Z hybrid. I could do better. So yeah, look at the vid in the middle. Oh. There you go. Even those what you call them, mufflers? Oh, y'all, I'm so bad at it. The sound. There you go. Hey. What is it? Proud of the sound of your car. But that's a rev. But you already know from last time I don't know much about it, but you open my, not mind up, but understanding up to people who like the sound, and the sound of the car is important. So, yeah. Nice sound. But yeah. So with that being said, moving on with the stream again. It's nice to be able to see and visit your page. I said I know what I love. Alright. Put on into it. Right. There you go. I split it. I don't understand it. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. I get it. Okay, so my thoughts for the stream for tonight. I want to play Sonic Mean Bean Machine. So it's gonna be more chill, more conversational. We chillin', we playing games, watch videos. So these last few days, they were showing me some documentary on speedrunners, and speedrunning is interesting. Um, Hats off to the people who do it, because they must play those games thousands of times. So I say all that to say, they was all like, Scoopy, welcome back to the chat, welcome back to the stream. I think about you sometimes. Sending my prayer your way. Like, hope Snoopy's doing good today. And baby. So I hope you're doing good. I hope your 2023 has been good so far. All right. Happy New Year. Yeah. I hope baby's doing good. It's going. I hear that too. I hear it. One step at a time. One day at a time. Yeah. Gotta keep going. But yeah. I was just about to explain what my plans are, possibly. He's doing pretty good too. Okay, that's good. Hope you had a good Christmas. He enjoyed his Christmas. You know. And got gifts from grandma. Mm-hmm. Made me cry because he's starting to walk. Oh, yay! Aww. Yep. That's those signs just growing up with the little steps. But with that comes the precaution. When they start walking, they can start grabbing. They start grabbing. I'll tell you. But those are fun times. I don't have any kids, but my mom had custody over a few of my nieces and nephew. And so being around and being a part of them growing up and, you know, helping with that. I remember those times, especially in the early years too. I know he grabbed. Wow, he's coming out. Calm down. What is it? It's the innocent grabbing and not knowing. Aw. Yeah. Gotta watch out for them hands. Mm-hmm. Picking up stuff, and it's just, yeah, it's a lot. But it'll be fun. It's a fun journey. Not your phone. Oh. Like broke it bad to the point where you can't use it anymore? Okay. Yeah. That'll do it. That sucks. No screen. I guess screen protector wasn't good enough. It wasn't. Well, he's not a toddler yet because he's not walking. Would he be considered a toddler? Yeah, I guess he would be. Well, if he's just started walking, he'd be considered a toddler. I mean, it's so bad that I can't type anymore. Dang. Yeah, toddler, okay. I hope you get a new phone. It don't sound like you got insurance. I don't even know if I have insurance on my phone. You said, are you ever had the OG Nintendo? Unfortunately, I did not. All the other kids had Game Boys and Nintendos and GameCubes. My single mom of 3. Well, my mom had 5 kids altogether, but the 2 older ones, you know, they were grown. So it was my single mom with three of us kids. And yeah, you know what I got when I asked for a Nintendo? In the future, someday. That was the word. Someday. One day. Someday. We'll see. And all the other kids had them and they're just playing. But I learned to value other things in life, you know? Yeah. They make me stronger. But I did have okay, so it wasn't all bad like that. So we did have a Sega And that's where Sonic comes from, and like why I like playing Sonic, old school Sonic. And then we also got a PlayStation, the original PlayStation, and that is where I played a lot of Frogger, Frogger on the PlayStation, Frogger 2, and then as time went on, ended up getting blessed with an Xbox and an Xbox 360. So that was really nice. Mm-hmm. And now I have a Switch, but I don't really have it. It's base Switch, whatever. Twitch and Switch. It's a lot. You said, oh, by the way, I don't know. Insurance was a thing on a phone. Oh yeah, dang, yeah. Oh yeah, Square Trade. You can get insurance, or when you first get the phone. But I think Square Trade will. You can still get insurance on your phone even if you've already. Don't hold me to it if you've already purchased it, or there could be like a certain amount of months trial, like 60 days, like 2 months. You have 60 days after purchasing the phone to get insurance on it. But yeah, it's a thing. Man, insurance just sucks. This is the bad place. The fact that we even have insurance, the concept of insurance is all about the what ifs. And they make a lot of money off of what ifs. And what if you never break your phone? What if do you get the money back? No. Why? Because it's the bad place. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, so then you said, oh snap, you like Sonic. You ever play Sonic Rider Zero Gravity? I have not, but I think I saw the speed run of it. That's like my childhood right there. Yeah. I played Sonic 1, 2, and 3 and Mean Bean Machine. I didn't play the more recent, or the ones that went after that. I hated when my mom told me that. Right. My dad, when we were young, I wanted a turtle. One day. I'm like, can we not say that? Someday. One day. I'll get you a hermit crab and a nice little shell. I did get hermit crabs when I was young because I lived in Florida, so they were easy to come by. There was that. Never got a turtle. Never got a Game Boy. Never got a Game. Never got a rabbit. I wanted tropical fish. My mom did. We did get tropical fish at one point. We did. I can't even stunt. Oh, dang. You didn't have. You didn't have PS2. No. No. I think it was just the original PlayStation. I didn't get a PS2. And he woke up. Aw. It's almost 12. Well, maybe he'll go back to sleep. Get quiet, maybe. My mom healed my turtle. Oh, dang! I got a turtle. My little brother got a Game Boy. See? You're blessed. I meant other than the fact that the turtle passed away. But before you knew it was going to pass away, all right? The joy of experiencing getting a turtle and a Game Boy are blessings. Most of the time, I stole it, though. Hey, he had access. I'm holding him. He's fine. Okay. I'm typing with one hand, lol. Look at you with the skills. Okay. Aw. Well, make sure I'm not up too loud. Does he usually wake up around this time? Or is it because of the noise? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense too. Makes sense. That way he can't hear you. I get it. But alright, okay. So, glad you all are here. It's fun chit and chat with you guys. So I saw that to say about Sonic. I think I might want to try to do. We'll see how good I get at the Mean Bean Machine, but Faye was looking, and I don't know, maybe with some work, I can maybe get on the leadership board. I just have to beat it in less than 30 minutes. And then I'd be up on, I think it's the top 30 speedrunners or something like that. So the lowest ranking is 30 minutes, but the highest ranking is, or the fastest, is 7 minutes, like less than 8 minutes. And when we went and clicked on the video of the guy who is number one in the world on Mean Bean Machine speedrun, I'm watching it super fast. I don't know how, like, the brain is processing that quickly, so kudos to him. But the last level was, I can't say a scam, but like it was luck. It almost seems like it shouldn't be a thing. Like it wasn't fair. The boss essentially killed himself. I know. Maybe I shouldn't say that. He lost. He ended the game because it's a game. I'm on YouTube now, or streaming on YouTube, so I gotta watch the words I say. But yeah, he just like, it was like there was a glitch in the algorithm, or for the AI, and it was, so he didn't even have to set it up. It was like he just piled the stack on top of himself, and he lost. I said, well, all you got, if that counts, then all you got to do is play it X amount of times and just wait for the algorithm to just give up, you know? Anyway. He said, no, usually he sleeps pretty good at night, but when he's hungry, he's hungry. Okay, yeah. Hello, Sonic. Oh, we're talking about the game. Yeah. I watched the movie, and I watched the TV show a little bit. Not the fast food. So, you're hungry, I see. Sonic, I gotta be in the mood for Sonic. Back when I was in the, it was the struggle, all right? That post-college life. And, had what, $5 to spend on a meal or less. The struggle. I hear it. Sonic, you can get a couple things at Sonic. And those tater tots. Oh, the app. Yeah, I'd use the app, and the app would have deals. But now, because I ate it so much, the fast food, because I had to, and I was just not well, physically. I was going through a lot. So, like, cooking was too much, and so it was better just to eat. And the only thing that was affordable was fast food. And so Sonic was one of them, and Burger King. I'm so good. I mean, I still go. Like, I've gone to Sonic, but it's hit different, hit different, hit different, hit different, hit different. But I really do love the Oreo blasts and the drinks, the half-off drinks. And their pretzels are surprisingly good. Okay, I get it. Yeah, the Oreo Blast, it's like it's the Sonic version of a McFlurry. Sonic's is more chunkier Oreos than McDonald's. So I like it, and it has the whipped cream on top from Sonic. About time you got back. About time you back. Oh, that's aggressive. What do you mean? Right there. Don't sell that. What? Oh no. Like, I hope so. Maybe they do, and I just don't pay attention. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, they're known for them. Unless you're saying if the milkshake machine don't work, then no. But if it works, they have them. Let me look. Oh, okay. Yeah. Get the little Oreo blast. And if you slip up and say Oreo McFlurry, they do know what you're talking about from experience. But anyway, okay. So while you look that up, hopefully your Sonic has the McFlurry. I'm going to show you guys this speed run. Thank you, Funny Spell. I'll show you this before I start playing. Uh-oh. Oops. Now that song's in my head. Hit different, hit different, hit different. Hit different when I da 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 da. Hit different when I don't even know the words. Da 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 with somebody else. Oh, hit different, hit different. Okay, so y'all seen me play this game, right? Beating the first level is easy. Are you in a big city? Do you live in a big city or a small town? I assume well, not every college is in a college town. If you say you do cheerleading, do all schools have cheerleading? Universities, I wonder? But yeah, no, let me see. Type in Oreo Blast. Why does this say the price? Yeah, see, or they'll typically, there's over here. Y'all can see my mouse. Under hand mix shakes. Yeah, I'm looking, I don't see anything. I do All-Star, and yes, most do. Yeah. And then they'll have the M&M blast. You can make whatever, or I mean, you can add whatever toppings. But here, at the top it says blast. Sonic Blast. So they have Reese's, M&M's, Oreos, Butterfingers. Is that Cocoa Puffs? Okay, I can't see that other one. I only have the Strawberry Sonic Blast. Okay, yeah. Ooh, sound like he's winning. Yeah, the blasts are a bit thicker than the milkshakes. So I like them. So you should try one if you like Oreos. Now I know it's odd because most people like Oreos, but after, like, when I was a kid, I liked Oreos and I could eat like a lot of them. But then as I started getting older, like, no more than 2, or like I feel, I can't say the word nauseous. It's just, maybe that's the word. It's just, unless they're in a blast or like in ice cream, I can do ice cream to an extent. Even Oreo ice cream, I don't eat a lot of, or I don't eat anymore. I would when I was a kid. Only thing Oreo really is the McFlurry from McDonald's, and maybe I'll do a blast every so often, but it has to be the Oreo. I don't like M&M or Reese's Blast. I don't like how the chocolate gets hard, like when it's cold. I love some Reese's, okay, but not cold. Y'all are getting the point. All right. Level 8, 4 minutes. And I'm gonna have to watch and study the strategies. I get it. so that it all falls. Okay, so I'm not gonna have you guys watch all of this. Y'all can just watch me play. But I did want to go to the end where you see this is so unfair to whoever is second in the world, you know, second best speedrunner. I'd call BS. I'd be like, what the F is this? He didn't even have to do anything and he won the level. Watch it. Watch. Right over here. Do you see this? This is supposed to be the hardest person to beat. He literally did no combos. And he won. Lord bless him. I'm not trying to take away his victory. I'm just saying that you would think the rules would be a little different. But maybe not. He said, I know what Sky likes to eat a lot. He only will eat MDs. He hates McDonald's. Is Sky the name of the baby? I don't know if I got his name. Okay. Aww. I like Wendy's. Now, F's with the, don't tell me. Wendy's. Frosty. Frosty. Even the vanilla Frosty. It's also good too. Although I do like the classic chocolate. I didn't pick the name. I think big fan. Well, aw. I mean, hey. What is it? Parents name them. Sky. That's a pretty name though. Sky. Especially for a guy. Sky. That sounds cool. Like if I could think of a guy named Sky. Or if like a person's like, oh yeah, I met this new person, his name is Sky. I'd be like, huh? I wonder how that person is. I wonder if they're nice. I wonder if they're cool. I wonder if they're confident. Have a name like Sky. Like, I wonder. It's cool. I like it. If it was going to be a girl, it was going to be River. That's cool as well. Or that's different. But also, like, I wonder why you don't hear that name as much. Jean Rivers. Like, I hear River as a last name. First name. That's cool. It's unique. I always think about when I hear names to be friends with a river. Even that sounds kind of weird to say. Like, say you're friends with a Jasmine. Like you have a friend named Jasmine. You're friends with a person named Jasmine. I'm friends with a river. I'm friends with a sky. You know, it's a little different, but I like it. It's cool. It's nice. I can't say it's the word eclectic. Or eclectic. I looked up that word today. My sister used it. And we looked up the definition. And I'm like, you know what? That's a good word to describe me. Also, the stream. Getting back to the point. Did you say skies would be, or the names would be eclectic? Not per se, but I wouldn't. Would you go as far as to say not hipstery, because like nature, since they're nature based, sky and river. But I like that, like a sibling named River. The big brother Sky. See? I mean, I F's with it. I like how it sounds. Kind of reminds me of like Native American a little bit. think it's such a pretty name. Right. River. Be like, oh, a little sister River. All right. If I was going to have kids, that might actually be thrown on the list. I like that. But, nope. If ever adopt. That means that I'd have to adopt them young enough to not have a name, you know? Skylar. I have a niece named Skylar. And then my other niece had a dog named Skylar. No. My sister had a dog named Skylar. Yeah, it's a pretty name. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, that's such a cool name, Sky, for a boy. So I'm just like imagining, like, calling, hey, come here, Sky. Hey, Sky. It works. I don't know. That's cute. Like, I like it. I think parents had a, what is it? Good choice of names, I think. Of course he's adorable. What a little adorable name. Like Scott. Alright, let me exit out these things. Exit out this one. Here, conspiracy. Let's see. I was gonna hear like theories because last time we were on stream, we watched this interesting theory about the Magic School Bus. It was quite fascinating, and I actually want to hear more theories from the Magic School Bus because fascinating. And then the same person who created that documentary or like theory, he did a deep dive. He also, that's what it would do. I'll watch Armand. But he also did SpongeBob, or he's known for his SpongeBob theories where he does deep dives into it. And so we watched a few of those. So I kind of like it, but I'm new to this world of like TV show theories. Even though now watching it, I'm like, I got my own theories on certain TV shows. The Good Place. I think the Good Place theories. Ooh, you want to hear it? Okay, we can rewatch it. Because I found it quite fascinating. I'm going to tell you this real quick because you've been through the whole journey. Oh, okay. Let me hear it. I have been through a journey. But it's nice. You know? You got a friend in me. I know it's cheesy, but whatever. The Woody. You got a friend in me. I know this is random. I don't think it is. I'll make it blurry, but I don't care. Oh, do y'all see this? I've been doing my own nails. Got that marble. It's not showing up as nice as it is. The details. It's... Anyway. And then I did this sweater nail where it looks like you have a sweater. Kind of a little bit 3D. Okay, now it wants to sit here and focus on my face. Any other time, it'll jump straight to my hand. Anyway, I'm going to showcase them. I'm proud of them, alright? But I've been doing my own nails for 2 months now, 3 months now. But I did do nail design, I know. As I right here. I did nail art in college. Then I stopped. And then I started getting my nails done. Y'all remember. I was like, but this costs a lot, especially for designs. And they're not even doing the designs well. And I'm like, I could be able to do my own nails. So I looked up, figured it out. So I've been painting my own. Anyway. So Sky's grandma from his mom, okay, is trying to take Sky away from me because apparently I'm unfit parent according to her. I'm sorry to hear that. Um, do you, how do you feel? Mm-hmm. Which makes no sense. Yeah. Like, seems like you've been doing a good job so far. But again, here I am outside looking in, you know. Um, you sleeping. You're holding them, rocking them back to sleep. Oh, someone trying to take. Oh, someone trying to take my kid away. I'm throwing hands. Yeah. Yeah. That does it. It gets tricky and hard, especially when it's you have the family member or like grandparent family member try to exert their right to do it. Um, it's upsetting. Or someone tries. That's what I meant to say. I hear you. I hear you. Right. You've grown attached to them, which makes sense. Um, is she trying to do like a shared custody of some sort, or she wants full custody of him? I took him to class today. Yeah. No, she wants full. Yeah, I see. Hmm. I can see. Yeah, that's rough. It's rough, especially with those attachments to him. You know, taking him to class. You know, become attached. To agree to half. Yeah. Did did Dad write that he wanted, or? Cause I know I'm pretty sure it was sudden. Like I'll have him half of the week, and then she has the other half. Then every other weekend she'll have him. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, that'd be nice. And you all be helping out one another. You know, I've been looking. Oh. Right, you gotta learned up, especially when it comes to the law and custody and stuff. Right, right. So wait, that so you like legally you have the full custody of him right now, and and she's wanting to get full custody, like legally. I mean, which would only makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I know I'm diving deep, but you know, if you want to share, you know, the tea. How are you able to get full custody? Is there something like that? There's a reason why the grandmother didn't get it? Like, you know, outside looking in. Why the courts didn't do that? Like, why wouldn't she have just tried to get it at the beginning instead of now after some time has passed? Legally, I have full custody, but my mom helps me out. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's my question. I'm curious about. Now, I know about custody battles. how courts tend to side in custody battles. So I only allow to have full custody because my mom and me sign or whatever to have it. Okay. But now we have to go back to court, I guess. Okay. So it was temporary full custody. Okay. So why did the grandmother not go for it? Was it that she wasn't around? Um is it that she didn't want it at the beginning? You know? Was it because um his dad and you, did y'all live in the same place or with your mom, and so it was kind of like the kid was growing up with you all anyway, and then, the tragedy. Okay, I thought I was reading something new. um no, I think she didn't know that I took him. Oh, okay. Okay, she didn't know you took him. And then you all went to the place after finding out and were able to get the custody before her. I've been looking at. Okay. Okay. I get it. So yeah, you had him when it happened and then went to get the custody. Well, I didn't know she wanted custody. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because I thought she knew and didn't care. Oh, okay. Then my sister called me. Mm-hmm. And she told you. Well, you know, I pray and all the best. And see this as like a blessing as well. It's nice that she wants to help. And, you know, you're younger, you're in school. And as long as the grandma on the mom's side ain't like crazy or like on drugs or off in the head or abusive in any way. Not to say quirks. People can be quirky and people are like, I don't want somebody to be raised with them because they'll be weird. If it's not like anything like big, something wrong, other than the fact that she might spoil him a little bit, it being her grandkid and all. It's nice, or I mean, I don't know. Again, outside looking in, don't say anything. Don't get mad at me. I don't know. But if it seems that she wants to help, it's nice to have all the support that you can, in his life, without his parents. So she does. Yeah. Cause like I said, I'll be pretty randomly. I wonder how Scoopy's doing today. Lord help him. Yeah, because it's a weight. Or you, even if one does it joyfully, So, but yeah, no, keep looking it up. Um, and you're right. But all I can say is, or my advice is, try to walk in peace as much as possible, you know, and walk in love. And I know it can be touchy when it comes to a kid and one that you care about and it's been in the life of since it's baby, as her baby now, but even more baby. I don't think she's crazy. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. Cause that would really suck is if she was off in the head and wants custody. It's the worst. Okay. When the other side of the family wants is and they're not even fit, it's awful. So she's not crazy. That's good. And he is already spoiled by my family. Yeah. No. He has a lot of support. His parents would be happy. Yeah. But keep me posted. Praying all the best for all of you. Y'all have been through a lot. And, just trying to figure it out, each day. Your process. And that takes time. But it'll work out. All things work together for the good of those who love the Lord. So, yeah. That's my just advice. If you can, just work in peace and love and share. And at the end of the day, it's all boils down to love. Nah, not worried. Okay, that's good. Okay. When you start talking about custody and people want full custody, start to get triggered. Okay? I had to deal with too much of that. In my own family. Nieces and nephews. Myself. Yeah. Being a kid. Of divorce. Okay. So, So trying to make it as smooth as possible. Walk in love. You can. But yeah. Okay, but that's good. I'm glad. That your family loves them too. And you have that support from your family. And your mom is there. That's good to know. And the mom is there and wants to be a part. That's good. I count those blessings. At least she wants to help. That is the key. Hold on, let me check and see. Gotta start checking more on like Facebook and make sure no one's writing. Because I'll be here on Twitch. It looks like there's comments on Facebook. Alright. And then also check here. But not just there. Here. Question, have you watched The Good Place? I reference it a lot. It's a show. Hold on. I see you wrote something. You said the boy still isn't falling asleep. Oh, Lord. Closing eyes and waking up. Right. He's fighting the sleep. Well, that's a good sign. That means that he will be asleep soon. If nothing, What is it? Sparks the synapses? Triggers the synapses? Like loud noise or something that would make him alert. I watched like the first 2 episodes. Okay. I guess that's, you kind of get the concept, but you kind of got to finish the first season to really understand stand it. It's such a good show. I really like it. It's deep, especially the more that you understand this world and how things run. It's deep. It's how to explain it. Explaining life, using the good place, or yeah, the good place. It's yeah. I recommend if you got Netflix. It's on Netflix. I have rewatched The Good Place so many times. You know how people say, "Oh, I've watched that so many times. I've like seen the whole series like twice." Oh my gosh, I've watched that movie so many times. Oh my gosh, me too. How many times have you watched it? Like 3 times. If you haven't watched it more than at least 10 to 12 minimum, you didn't watch it a lot. You didn't watch the movie a lot. You've seen it a couple of times. You've seen it a few times. I've seen it a lot. I even saying few. But no, so that's me. Like growing up, we watch movies like Spider-Man, like cause my nieces and nephews, like especially my nephew. I've seen all of the Spider-Mans at least. I'm not kidding, 40 to 50 times. Pirates of the Caribbean. That's I would say definitely 50 times. Shrek. 60s. Phantom of the Opera. 70s. And being just lowballing it. Ice Age. The amount of young kid movies, because my nieces and nephews, like I said, my mom had custody of them. They like to watch the same things over and over again. It's easy. You just put on, and it just rolls. And then as time goes by, you realize you know the whole movie. Not just one movie, the whole movie. Like multiple movies. You just know them. To the point where if you're bored in a car with your siblings, we just start the movie from the beginning, and we would say the lines. Yeah. So I say all to say that I've seen The Good Place at least all the episodes at least 15 times. I'm saying at least. I put money on it. About 15 times. I think that's about it. Around that number, give or take. I tried, but I got a kid. All right. I understand. I'm even lucky if I can't put something on the TV. Right. See, I have control of the TV. Into Tangled. Oh, yeah. Seen Tangled at least. Not as much as the other ones because it's newer. And nieces and nephews got older by that point. But I've probably all the way through maybe 10. No. Yeah, probably about 10 times I've seen Tangled. But off and on, like just walking in the room and watching clips of Tangled, 20 something. But that's fun. When will my life begin? 7 o'clock, the usual morning lineup. Da-da-da-da, and sleep till the floor's all clean. Then after lunch, do laundry and mop and shine up. Then by then, wait. Then, I'm gonna listen to that one in a minute. And so we'll read a book or maybe 2 or 3. I'll add a few new paintings to my gallery. I'll play guitar and knit and cook and basically No, I really like the Mother Knows Best reprise. Oh, okay. He said, okay, well, I'm put this little boy up. Okay, I'm so tired. Before you go, well, if you dropped off, I was like, since we talked about Tangled, I had this video that I did a while. It's a lip sync to, um, here it is. It's a lip sync I did to the reprise version of that song. I think it's this one. Just proves you're. Okay, hold on, just real quick. You might find it fun. Let me pull up the screen. Too naive. Oh, dang. I don't know if I can. Okay, well, if you're following me on Instagram, okay, because I don't want to get blocked on Facebook and YouTube because I forgot I'm on there and it does have the song. But anyway, go to Instagram. I know you have an Instagram. All right. Follow the stream. Technically me, the stream. We do post and we do go live. See, I posted today. I'll go though. Okay. Yeah, but it's Kina, or you can just type in the woke millennial on Instagram. You'll see the picture. But if you go down to the bottom, I really love acting this out. So yeah, that was just my little last thing to throw in. But all right, have a great night. All right, you in Sky. All right, have a great tomorrow. Amen. Or today, because technically it's today, depending on if you're East Coast. If you're not, it's about to be tomorrow. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, have a great tomorrow. And yeah, hope to see you back on stream. All right. And school doesn't start up for you yet. So you're still on winter break. I'm about to say have fun. Or, oh no, you said you had class the other day. So have a good day of classes tomorrow. All right. Keep you in my prayers, Scooby. All right. Stay strong. You got this. Okay. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Amen. Okay. But all right. Bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna just. Oh yeah, we're supposed to watch the Magic School Bus. Okay, so next time you do come on, I'll try to make it a point to watch that theory because it was actually really cool. It's a doppelganger theory. I just watched it. It's like, oh yeah, yeah. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, loved it. Like yeah, back in high school, mother knows best. Anyway. But night. All right, you two, and we'll watch the Magic School Bus another day, okay? Because it was quite good. All right, night. That being said, I guess we're gonna watch Armand, and I can start playing Mean Bean Machine. Now that song's in my head. And not even the fun one. The Mother Knows Best. Do laundry and mop and shine up. And again. So I'll reread the books if I have time to spare. If you would just send me a link or something, I could watch it so then I could talk about it. Oh, okay. That works. Give me 1 second. I'm sure there's rooms. It's called same as Alex Bale. I hope he does another one too. His other theories are interesting as well. But here, so I'll post the link.
There's something.
It's not too long. It's just 30 minutes. But it had me like, you're right. Like I was like, oh my gosh, 'cause you know that the Magic School Bus is a little bit odd or strange, but I really loved the Magic School Bus though as a kid. Wait, did I do it? But there, something, especially now, you know what you know about who runs things in this world. Here it is. Posted it. So he makes an interesting point. So I like started half of it just on my own, and then I paused it. I'm like, I have to watch this on stream, and so I finished it on stream. I think a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, let me know how you like it. I thought it was quite fascinating. But alrighty, don't want to hold you up too long. Have a great night, Scoopy. Okay, excuse me. So, oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. Okay. Oh no, we like to watch the Armand Wiggins show on stream. He just went live. Where's that video? Oh, under live streams. Anyway. Oh, I guess he's getting it started. It's my song though.
Give me the money, the cars, the Fendi, the Gucci, the Prada, yes I know. It's the way that I walk, the way that I talk, turn the hands everywhere I go. All of my drip hit high note, booty doing circles like vinyls. Broke niggas stand to the side though, only rich niggas knocking at my door. You wanna get with me, I need a shopping spree. That black card energy, that's that big flex for me. You wanna get with me, I need a shopping spree. That black card energy, that's that big flex for me. Deposit your check, if you wanna flex. Cause I'm the best, won't take nothing less. Deposit your check, if you wanna flex. Cause I'm the best, won't take nothing less. I like those real nice things, I like that bling, bling, bling. I need that chain, 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 know what I mean. I like those real nice things, I like that bling, bling, bling. I need that chain, 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 know what I mean. Deposit your check, if you wanna flex. Cause I'm the best. Get in here, everybody get in here. Deposit your check. Get in here. If you wanna flex. Cause I'm the best. Won't take nothing less. Oh, he really like me. He know nice things excite me. Surprise me with a bright link. Pay to be on my name. Envy me. You bitches hating me. That's that big jealousy. Cause you can't be me. I'm just so fly with it. I'm just that guy with it. I take my time in it. I slip and slide with it. Get rich, I die with it. Deposit your check. You ain't talking about money. You can't get nothing from me. All of my trips expensive. Weeks overseas extensive. Broke niggas stay at my mentions. Only blue face get attention. That's my favorite color. Bust down drip like water. Pass the blunt get higher. Cashing checks don't get tired.
So this is his song he made.
Deposit your check.
I really like this song. I think you had noticed.
Deposit your check. Get in here. Deposit your check. Deposit your check. If you wanna flex. Cause I'm the best. Won't take nothing less. Deposit your check. If you wanna flex. Cause I'm the best. Won't take nothing less. I like those real nice things. I like that bling, bling, bling. I need that chain, chain, chain. Know what I mean. I like those real nice things. I like that bling, bling, bling. I need that chain, chain, chain. Know what I mean. Deposit your check. 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 I am the best.
I love that song. Okay, focus.
Swallow me.
And also, quick shout out. If you guys like the song, support Armand Wiggins on Spotify and stream the song. You know, add it to your playlist or whatever. He just came out with a new song. I heard it today on the stream. So I did watch this stream. It was at the end though. It's called It's Been a Minute or Been a Minute. So, yeah. And I guess that's what he's doing at the beginning of a stream. He's just letting us listen. Okay.
It's so I wanna been a minute. Stand up let me see you shake it, babe. Move your body like a snake, la babe. Ooh, you so thick, let me spank you, babe. You gon' make me break the bank, la babe. Booty so fat, come and break me, babe. Smell so good, I wanna taste you, babe. Can I taste la babe? Can I taste la babe? You know the vibes. Listen, I'm always outside, never been shy. Bitch, I'm high. Listen, I'm geeked up. We never sleep. Come talk about my meat. He like to eat, bon appetit. So I'm trying to really hit it. I'm trying to get a bit. I'm trying to really hit it. And I'm trying to get a bit. Like it's been a minute, 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 been a minute. I'm trying to really hit it. And I'm trying to get a bit. And I'm trying to really hit it. And I'm trying to get a bit. Like it's been a minute, 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 been a minute. I need that been a minute. He like who come and get it. I'm trying to get a bit. Cause it's just been a minute. I need that been a minute. He like who come and get it. Oh, you so nasty with it. He like I'm climb up in it. We all outside, I'm in it. Tryna spend time up in it. You ain't been buying a minute. He a little freak like me. That's my little sneaky link. He like who come and get it. On his knees on that. Looking back at me. He high off the ski. He wanted to see like I'm climb up in it. So I gave him the ski. Yeah, I gave him the ski. Follow me up. Never been messy with it. Always been sexy with it. Mouth so wet, I'm melting in it. Booty so fat, I'm diving in it. Straight driving in it. I'm trying to really hit it. And I'm trying to get a bit. Like it's been a minute, 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 been a minute. I'm trying to really hit it. And I'm trying to get a bit. And I'm trying to really hit it. And I'm trying to get a bit. Like it's been a minute, 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 been a minute. I need that been a minute. He like who come and get it. I'm trying to get a bit. Cause it's just been a minute. I need that been a minute. He like who come and get it.
Hold on. Y'all ready to get into some things?
I don't know what happened.
Yes, turn me up.
Oh.
Get in here, everybody, get in here. It's time for a legendary show. Wow. Yes, get in here, everybody get in here.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, we have to get into some things. You know, honestly, I think this is the first show of the official show, like celebrity gossip, like really get into some things. Show of 2023. Child, we have some amazing things coming up, girl. You know, we're just hey. Amazing interview coming up next week. We're filming it. Probably will drop next week, so stay on the lookout for that. It's gonna really shake the girls up one time. But yes, we're gonna get into some things. There's some things going on. You know, really when I take breaks, like usually I'm doing things to the set, which we're making some changes to now. Or I'm a little burnt out, and I was a little burnt out, child. Really, I was a little burnt out, because. Child, it was just giving boring. Am I lagging? I feel like it's lagging. Y'all know what it be giving like the first day. Y'all know what it give the first day, child. The first day back, it be giving like tease. But anyway, you get a little burnt out. You don't really be in the mood. I'm like, girl, nothing is really interesting. Like I'm over the Megan Tory thing. I want to kind of leave that in 2023. But I'm like, 2022. But you know, we got to get back into some things. Oh, you guys like the jacket? Oh yeah, the jacket is vintage. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, I got it from a little vintage shop, you know, in Melrose. I love a good vintage piece, girl. I love a good vintage situation. Love vintage pieces. But anyway.
It depends. Like, it depends. Like, some vintage things, like if it's higher quality, yes. But I don't need it. I'm good with the new take on the vintage pieces. I don't need an actual vintage piece. And I mean, and he has his own style, and he's very proud of his style. and I like his style. Some things I'm just like, I probably would have done that, but that's the good thing about style, you know. It's unique in some ways or many ways to the person. But I say all that to say, I do not like that jacket. But go ahead. He likes it. I love it. You know, if he likes it, I love it.
So I was a little burnt out, but then, you know, I got some news, girl. I got some news the other day, girl. The girls had called my phone, bring, 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 and they said, girl, Jonathan, and pulled up on my line in Miami. So I was like, oh, girl, we got to talk about it. There's some tea. So we'll get into that a little bit later, okay? But before we get into all of that, you know, there's been a plethora of different things been happening, and I said, well, let me go ahead and put a little show together and talk to the girls and get into some things, okay? So let's just first of all, let's just get into it. It's a lot of Zeus Network on here today. Is what I realized. But before we get into all the Zeus Network stuff, there has been a Tory Lanez update. I didn't go to the trial today. I was too tired, and girl, I was meeting with my personal trainer today. I was getting my own life together. Didn't have time to go figure out what was going on with Tory Lanez, and I'm glad I didn't waste my time, because pretty much what ended up happening was they said it lasted like 5 seconds. You know what I mean? And pretty much they said Tory Lanez's court hearing was quick and to the point. First, there was a swapping, and he got a new attorney. Okay, so there's a new attorney. He fired the old attorney, got a new attorney. And they also extended his sentencing to February 28th instead of January 27th, okay? They also tried to get Tory Lanez's gag order removed, but the judge said they'll take that up on the 28th, okay? And they said that Tory Lanez was wearing a orange jumpsuit and a sock-like beanie on his head. And so Tory Lanez and they're saying that Tory Lanez is trying to get a new trial. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if that is going to fare well, but they're saying that Tory Lanez is getting a new, is trying to, you know, get a new trial. So this should be interesting. I personally feel like Tory Lanez, you did the crime, you know, but fight it to the end. If that lawyer don't work, get another one. I just don't know how they're going to prove it. You know what I mean? And, you know, TMZ just released some more exhibits from the court case. And many of you guys have probably seen this already, but here's some more graphic imaging from the court case. And it could show some of the bone fractures in Megan Thee Stallion's foot. Here we are here. Some of the injuries from Meg's foot where she was popped in the foot by Tory Lanez, okay? And, you know, here's some of the, and, you know, here's the pistol and things like that and all the blood, okay? So I just don't see how Tory Lanez is going to really, this shows the damages to her foot here. So I don't know how he's going to get out of this. It seems like he's pretty much done, if you ask me. Tory Lanez, you did the crime. You did the crime, and you have to pay the price. Now, I am hearing that, you know, one of our fellow YouTubers, shout out to my girl, Nick at Night. She was at the courthouse today. She's been doing her thing covering the case. I did hear that the family allegedly pulled up on her and kind of, you know, was kind of trying to press her a little bit and giving her a little bit of energy. So I'm sure she'll talk about that more on her page. But so allegedly the family was not too pleased about Nick at Night releasing those exhibits. And girl, they had a few choice words for her. Okay. They were just trying to figure out, you know, where, why and what she recorded in the courtroom. It was some tea. So, but you know, when you do this kind of work, like, you can't be mad at the people that are reporting. You know, Tory Lanez did the crime. This is a public situation. It's a public case. People are doing their jobs. Okay. People are doing their jobs. She's on the case and she's spilling the tea. And so it seems like the family was unhappy with her because she was over there, spilling the tea and getting information. Okay. And so I'm not sure, you know, the family kind of pulled up on her and was like, girl, like, kind of was trying to get the tea. And so, child, there's always some tea at the courtroom. You just never know how it's going to go down. But Tory Lanez, we'll keep watching. But for me, I think that it's over for Tory Lanez in 2023. He did it. Tory Lanez popped Megan Thee Stallion. It's no shade. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody tries to make you believe. He did it. Okay? He did it. The lawyers, they lost. He's got a new lawyer. I don't think it's going to change anything. Okay? Tory Lanez did it. He did it. Period. Okay? I'm interested to see how Megan Thee Stallion will come back from this. like what happens, because I still feel like there's a large demographic of people who really don't support Megan Thee Stallion. You know, will she be quiet all year? When will she pop out? What will her first statements be? Will she drop a record? Will she drop an album? Will she do an interview? I don't think she's going to broadly do an interview. I think she might address it into music. But it will be interesting to see when Megan Thee Stallion will come out. I predict Megan Thee Stallion will be out here around April, springtime. Megan Thee Stallion will start making her appearances back in the spring. I think she's going to lay low until this 1501 case is done, and then we'll start to, see sprinkles of Megan Thee Stallion. It's going to be very, very interesting to get into, and a lot of people saying that Tory Lanez didn't do it, which I'm finding really interesting, because there was a lot of people at the court case that was like, Tory Lanez didn't do it. This is not true. Listen, guys, Tory Lanez did it. He did it. He did it. It's a lot of men and women. I wanted to just say it was just women, but it's a lot of men, too, that's saying that Tory Lanez didn't do it. I'm not understanding. I kind of understand the men. They just probably like, he didn't do it. It's another black man that the system is trying to take out of here. But for the women, it's just kind of like, girl, why aren't you guys, like, I don't know, some of the girls come across as like women come across like pick-me's, because it's just like, girl, why don't you believe? All the evidence is there. And I don't understand why people want to believe that it's Kelsey. Kelsey did not do that. The evidence is there. It is clear and crystal clear. Tory Lanez popped Megan Thee Stallion. Period. He did it. He was drunk. It was an ego thing, and he popped her. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. He did it.
That's what I'm talking about.
He did it. I don't understand why that's so hard to believe. Why? Because Megan Thee Stallion lied? We know she's a liar, and we know that she's not a great friend. But he still popped her. Period. He did that.
According to the narrative, yes, he did. Do that.
But anyway,
do I believe
it is what it is.
True. Completely true.
Once
No,
another
but it's
jailbird that
what
did
society's
that
going
you
with,
guys
so
swore that didn't do it. Kenneth Petty.
it makes no sense.
Nicki Minaj says, let me read the article so I can have it right, okay?
Of course.
This is according to the
did.
Daily News. Nicki Minaj's husband, well, I said he lost the case, but to me, he canceled his lawsuit. To me, he lost. I'm going to tell you why. Nicki Minaj's husband tried and failed to get off the NYSO offenders registry, okay? So what happened was rapper Nicki Minaj's husband tried and failed to get his name off the state's SO registry, okay? And Brooklyn federal court papers show. Kenneth Petty, who was convicted of attempted rape in 1995 for an attack on a 16-year-old girl, tried to argue in a Brooklyn federal court lawsuit that he never got a chance to contest his status as a medium risk SO. Okay?
I didn't mean to do that then.
Kenneth Petty is 47 years old. His lawyer, Alan Gerson, contended that he was never notified about a 2004 hearing. This is what they're saying. Remember, Nicki was saying he didn't know, he didn't have any lawyer, he didn't have any backup. Remember, he was never notified about a 2004 hearing to challenge the status, and that someone forged his signature. Remember, Nicki Minaj said that someone forged his signature. He didn't know what he was signing. He wasn't even there. So allegedly someone forged his signature on a document about the proceeding, and that's how he ended up getting convicted. So that's why he was suing the state of New York, because he said that this was the unfair conviction, that he had to pay the price due to crime for an inconvenience his life. He had no idea about a 2004 hearing, and somebody forged his signature. This is what Kenneth Petty's lawyer is saying in the court, right? Plus, he claimed he couldn't have possibly been told about a hearing because he was in the state prison. So how did he hear? How did he know anything? This is what the people are saying, okay? Now watch this. There was one big problem. A court transcript showed that Kenneth Petty was not only present. Listen, there was one problem. The court transcript shows that Kenneth Petty was not only present at the hearing, he said that he didn't know about, but that he also didn't object being listed as a level 2 SO. So not only was the nigga there, he agreed that he did it. And so on Thursday,
I need to start timing myself.
even though Kenneth Petty asked Judge
So
Eric
it was
Committee to have his
160
lawsuit with, he asked the judge to have his lawsuit withdrawn after the state attorney general office included a copy of that transcript in the court filing.
Thanks.
We're not
Thanks,
going to
Bill.
contest it, Kenneth Petty's lawyer at that time says. Jennifer Michelson said in the December 14, 2004 hearing in Queens Supreme Court, I have spoken to the defendant and I've explained to him what's happening here and he's satisfied with the level 2. A search of public record shows that Kenneth Petty wasn't locked up again in state prison until 2006. So again, that was a lie. After his manslaughter conviction in 2002. His legal team now says he was being held on Rikers Island. Gerson, who filed the suit, told the Daily News that he expects the case will be formally withdrawn in the next week or two. Okay. Now, a paralegal at Gerson's firm who worked closely with Kenneth Petty said that Petty was young and likely confused whether or not he was at the hearing and what it was about. We were just going according to his to Kenneth's statement and what he was telling us, that he wasn't present. This is what the paralegal said. He still says that he wasn't there, and maybe someone is putting this together just to get him. I don't think that he purposely lied to us. I just believe he may have forgot. Either way, the nigga was there. It was withdrawn. You did all of that, Nicki, and you went there and you did all of that. I'm at the point where I feel like Nicki Minaj don't even know what really happened. Kenneth Petty told her a certain story and she's riding with her man. Kenneth Petty took advantage of Jennifer Hugh. He's trying to sue the state of New York. He ends up withdrawing the lawsuit because the nigga lied and said that he was in jail at the time. He was in 2004. He was not in jail. He was not in state prison. He was outside. He was so outside he was at the courthouse. He didn't go into jail again until 2006. He was in the courthouse at the hearing and he agreed. He did not argue being a level 2 SO. Kenneth Petty did it. He served the time. It is what it is. And leave Jennifer Hugh alone. These are the facts. I don't understand why people want to ignore facts. These are the facts. And so to me, he lost. And I don't think that Nicki Minaj personally knows what the hell really happened. Honestly, if we're being honest, she has no clue. She just went with what he told her. It's no shade. They're having pillow talk. She told him something, and that's what she's going with. She don't know what happened because she wasn't there, but she believed in him because he told her a real good story. He's telling the prosecution. He's telling his attorneys. I don't know. I wasn't there. Nigga, you were there. First of all, I'm not finna believe. First of all, you're a murderer. You kill people. And this is just not like a one-time offense. You were just serving time for manslaughter. That's like people believing that Tory Lanez, that's not Tory Lanez's gun, and he got all kind of gun charges. But you believe that Kelsey shot the gun and Tory Lanez is the one with on probation for gun charges. You don't believe that Kenneth Petty knows that he was at a hearing, but the nigga just did jail time for a freaking manslaughter. And he don't know what a hearing is. Get the shit. Come on. This ain't his first time at the damn courthouse. This is crazy. You guys want to believe anything. You guys are, this is crazy. And you know this is crazy. 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 Okay? But yeah, so Kenneth Petty will remain an SO for the rest of his life. Wow. Well, on to Zeus Network. Well, you know, let's have a cackle real quick. Before we get to Zeus Network, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. You know, there's some tea. Now it's not only the Zeus Network, but it's the Dosh Network. And I've been watching this low key because I'm trying to see how this is going to go because, oops, not Milan. Lemmy and Ray J, they're still following each other. They seem cool, but I feel like it's some tea.
I'm out.
You know, I don't know if Ray J is coming for Zeus or what's going on, but it's some tea. You guys, okay, so if you don't know Lemmy is the CEO and owner of Zeus Network, okay? Ray J, I don't know if this is true, but I heard that Ray J had some ownership within Zeus Network, and I know for sure that Ray J was the owner of The Conversation, okay? So he brought a lot of people over to Zeus Network. Well, now you have it. Ray J is now the face of a new network called the Dosh Network. Oh, you guys want to see the Dosh? Now here's the thing with the Dosh Network. I don't know what's going on with the Dosh Network, but I don't know who Lemmy pissed off over at Zeus, or who's working at the Dosh Network, or what is going on, because the Dosh Network literally has stolen Zeus's whole blueprint, damn near down to the logo. I mean, editing style, sound effects, storyboard situation, cast. I mean, down to the T page. For every Zeus Network T page, there's a Dosh Network T page. You know, I've heard through the grapevine that Lemmy, I don't know if any of this is true. This is just through conversation, people being messy. I heard that Lemmy does not like competition. I heard that Lemmy really cares about the money. He doesn't like competition, and he will try to buy blogs or buy talent. Okay. I also heard that Jocelyn. Well, let's get over here. And I heard that Lemmy does not like competition, so a lot of these other networks weren't able to survive. However, the Dosh Network seems to have a bit of a budget behind them, and they're the most comparable to a Zeus network. Let me show you this preview of what they just did. You know, releasing their new shows. You guys will get a cackle, I'm sure. Let's get into it. And you tell me that this don't remind you of Zeus Network.
So I don't think this is for you.
Yeah, but let's talk about it.
I don't like you. I don't think this is right for you. Baby girl, I think you need to get with the loans and get the money and leave.
And God still. The braids make sure I'm gonna make it there.
Welcome to reality. I hope it hits you the correct way.
What are you talking about? I've been hurt. What are you talking about?
What?
No, don't touch me. No, look out. No pussy, no stripping, no pose, nigga. What are you talking about? Are you mad? What are you wrong? Get out of the way, baby. My ass at the phone. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Okay.
Stupid monkey.
That's what it's given. Look, this is what it's given. Look. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Where is one?
What's up, everybody? I'm Ray J. Listen, the Dosh Network is official, and now we're opening up our doors for so many opportunities for people to be a part of the entertainment world. Who's next casting?
I don't know if I could play that sound, but child, it's carrying. And
Thanks,
so
Matthew.
I'm like,
Sorry.
wow, well, what is this? What is the Dosh Net? What is this? So apparently the Dosh Network, they have had it. Now, I heard through the grapevine, the reason why this happened, allegedly, I don't know if this is true, allegedly, Ray J seen how much money the girls were getting over at Zeus, and Ray J wanted Lemmy to up his change. And Lemmy didn't want to up the money. So Ray J said, well, girl, I'm going to walk. Okay. Ray J, apparently, this is what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. You know, people just gossip, but this, and they come and tell me. They said that Lemmy did not want to pay Ray J anymore. So Ray J said, okay, I'm going to go team up, and I'm going to go and start a new network. And I heard that Jocelyn was supposed to be over at the Dosh Network too. However, Lemmy allegedly bought Jocelyn back. But no contracts have been signed because it's a battle back and forth on who is going to get Jocelyn's cabaret. And Lemmy does not want Jocelyn allegedly to go to the Dosh Network. So that's why we haven't got season 4 yet. So right now, Jocelyn is over there with, Lemmy. It's a mess. So, girl, I'm just here to see what's going to happen. However, I do think for the Dosh Network to be successful, I don't think that they should just, copy everything. Like, I mean, I get the aesthetic, but like, have your own identity. You know what I'm saying? Have your own identity. But it'll be interesting because, you know, there's enough room for both. And it's a little healthy competition goes a long way. But, you know, they done went down and got the whole, like, lightning bolt and everything. So I'm like, damn, they, like, really went and copied. So we'll be watching. We'll see what kind of shows they put out, y'all. I think Milan Christopher has a show. Sydney Star has a show. Raz B has a show on the network. Ray J has a new show on the network called The Final Conversation with him and Princess. And Princess Love is over here on the Dutch Network. So it's just going to be a whole thing. So we're watching. We're here for it. And we're here to get the tea. Now. Speaking of the Zeus Network, a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this. Bobby Lights. You guys know Bobby Lights is my girlfriend. I like Bobby Lights. A lot of people, Bobby Lights and the Zeus Network, the girls were in St. Croix on vacation doing their big one. And Zeus, well, take a look. You know, just take a look because Lemmy had Bobby Lights all on Zeus Network's Instagram in a not so flattering way. And a lot of you guys didn't like that, okay? A lot of you guys didn't feel that. So let me show you kind of what it was giving. Hold on, here we go.
What was that? 69 seconds.
Lights.
69 seconds.
Okay.
You lose a phone. The screensaver is Kobe Bryant. Please check the
Hey, what is wrong with Bobby?
I don't know.
Babe, let me get Rolly in them. Where's Rolly?
Thank you for coming out to Juve. I hope I had a great time. Juve morning
Hold on, let me.
2023. Teachers and the
Hold on, let me get it.
show we were good. You know what I'm saying? Big up the security for making sure the truck was sat out.
Let's go! Zeus is doing what? Not down.
I want to big up my dog from Dominica, Asa Bantan, and Malcolm Vex, the whole massive. Yeah, man, the thing was crazy. If it wasn't a part of it, I'm sorry for you. Yeah, they say if it wasn't a part of it, then it's
Bobby, come so. Hey, come so. Come over here.
big up all the massive, big up the VIP. Especially the female one.
Bobby!
Natalie,
Hey, look at me.
you okay?
Love you.
No, he ain't.
Anthony, let her get.
What you want me to do? Denisha, let him know.
Big up Peaches and the whole. Huh? Yeah, oh, the security. How are you? Big up Peaches and the security squad. They make sure you were good. One more time, I want to big up the whole Zeus massive.
There you go. There you go.
Big up the whole Zeus team.
Stay your little ass down there. God damn.
It's crazy. Natalie, what's wrong with
I
Bobby?
just want to.
Okay, so she was clearly feeling good. Okay. I personally, like the fans, a lot of the people in the comments, they were just like, well, why would you record him like that? Why are you exploiting your talent like this? Why do you have him live like this? And it's on the Zeus Network page. I personally think that that's a little bit awkward. They have like 2-3 videos of Bobby like that. So Lemmy was filming that on live. Now me personally, if it was me, I think that that's late. I think that that's trash, and I think that girl do not have me out here like that. But then too, Bobby was really messed up, and she got to control herself a little bit better, especially, you know, when you're being recorded like this. But if I'm talking about Bobby Lights, if you ask me, I don't think he cares. Do I think Bobby Lights is stupid? Not at all. I don't think Bobby Lights is crazy. Bobby Lights, he knows that was late for Lemmy to record him like that. He knows that you know you wouldn't want anybody to record you like that. If that's not showing yourself in the best light, you know, anybody in their right mind would know. If you know, like if we're all together and I'm that trash like that, do not go live and post that on your page. Period. Like, girl, that's some stuff that, you know, we just having a good time. Do not go live and have me on live for an hour carrying like that. Every logical, smart person knows that. Bobby knows that. However, Bobby Lights is not going to mess up that check. There's a bigger picture here, and he's not going to burn a bridge with Lemmy. So he is going to make it seem like he's unbothered, and it's all good. He was just having fun, which I believe he was having fun. But in the back of his mind, you know that, girl, you wouldn't have wanted him to do that. It's no different than, you know, the Jason Lee situation where, you know, Jason Lee was talking to him crazy. You know, and then when I asked him, he kind of said, you know, him and Jason, they're cool. He didn't take offense to it. In my opinion, you know that was wrong for somebody to be talking to you like that. But industry games, you're not going to say it. And I get it. But if you're asking me, Lemmy was dead wrong for exploiting him like that in that way. You know what he was doing. I never see no live on the Zeus Network page like that. And nobody else was a mess like that. Why would you keep him on the camera like that? That is a mess. And they keep laughing it off. No, you wanted the content. You wanted him to look crazy. Because that's what Zeus does. It's no shade. You had him out here looking crazy. And I can't blame Zeus all the way. Bobby, you went out there doing that, and you're with a whole production company. They're going to put you on camera. So, you know, tomato. Y'all love it. We're entertained. The people are reading in the comments. If anything, brings more ratings to Zeus Network. However, I don't think it was a good look for Bobby to be that wasted like that, and then for us to see it. It's one thing to be that wasted, for your girlfriends and for your close friends and for people that's not going to record it, but it's another thing to be doing that around the network and just things like that. It just kind of, it's not a good look. And then for the network, it's just kind of like, you know, don't get your talent that drunk. And so those are my thoughts on that. So what else? Okay. I also wanted to talk about, I also wanted to get into, okay, no, I got into that already. Oops. I also wanted to get into, oh God. Why do they keep coming up? No. I wanted to get into Krishan and Blueface. I'm not gonna lie. I do think Blueface is cute. I really do. And I think he has like this innocent thing, but he's not innocent. Skin's not the greatest, but I do think he's cute. So dirty looking, but it's okay. Krishan, she's a pretty girl here. So, you know, I haven't really been watching the show. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Krishan and Blueface show, it's like sometimes I forget it's on. Now, the first episode was tea. I don't know how many episodes it's been since the last one I just watched. That last one was some tea. But the show, I think the Krishan Rock show and Blueface show is not really given like the people thought it was going to give. Okay? It's not really that big of a hit show. Because we've seen a lot of this stuff on the Shade Room. We kind of know it, and a lot of us are kind of tired of them. But I will say this last episode was some tea. Okay, so here's my assessment with the Krishan and Blueface situation. So, first of all, let me start here. Krishan, in my opinion, is not going to be, and I'm just going to keep it all the way real with everybody. I'm just keeping it real. Y'all know, I only know how to keep it real. It was rumored that they were trying to make Krishan the new Cardi B. Krishan is not going to be the next Cardi B. Krishan's got a lot more issues. The reason why Krishan, first of all, is not going to be the next Cardi B is because I don't think that Krishan has the brain capacity and the smarts to really understand what's happening around her and to really take this opportunity and maneuver. So she is not going to be able to, and I feel like they got Krishan so wrapped up in contracts, it's crazy. And it's no disrespect and it's no shade, but I feel like Krishan is not going to be the next Cardi B because first of all, the way that she's even presenting on this show, I thought it was going to be more like we were going to see that she was like this innocent kind of girl, and Blueface was taking advantage of her. And honestly, that's not totally it. And then two, you're doing baddies south with Natalie Nunn.
I missed it. I didn't even see how he looked.
If I'm Krishan Rock, first of all, I'm not gonna have my own talk show. I mean, my own show with me and my man, and then I'm gonna go.
Hey, I'm dead. Go back.
Show. That's thing number one. I got my own show. I'm not gonna go be on no ensemble cast with Natalie Nunn. She's not gonna be the next.
Many others.
She's not gonna be the next Cardi B because Zeus Network is going to use her up until we don't care about her anymore. And then once they're done with it, they're going to throw her out.
She is married. I'm dead.
Krishan Rock not only is going to have to get away from, and it's no shade, she's not only going to have to get away from Blueface, she's going to have to get away from Zeus Network. Not because Zeus Network is a bad place, but they're going to get their money. Okay? And she's going to have to completely get away from that whole system. Blueface, Zeus Network, and then Blossom Ford. As long as she's wrapped up in Zeus Network, Blueface, she's going to be going in a hamster wheel of a circle, and they're going to be Blueface is going to be sucking her dry with their toxic relationship, and Zeus Network is going to be sucking her dry for every bit of inch of clout that she got and any monetary value that she has. And once they're done with her, Krishan Rock will be a thing of the past. That's my thing. She doesn't have the smarts to take the moment, capitalize on it, and double it in business and get a bigger bag and move forward. She just doesn't have it. I'm not seeing it. So I don't think that the next Cardi B thing is going to really happen.
50
seconds. So that's thing number one. Thing number two, now that I'm watching the show, she's just as bad as Blueface. They're both as bad together. She's toxic. He's toxic as hell. I'm watching the show. She done beat him up. He done beat her up. He got a gash in the back of his head. He needs stitches. Her hand is cut all the way open.
Hold on.
This is all over the B word being called.
Just real quick. Don't like Blueface. Whoa, and Krishan. When I first saw them pop up on Instagram, I was like, oh, I could feel it. She's an agent of chaos. She's messy. And that's just, ugh. And then, of course, what led after, her getting her tooth knocked out, her getting him tattooed all over her. She was just, it gave off this desperate, low self-esteem vibe that it's toxic, and I just don't like her. And especially because I didn't engage, I just see the posts, of course, on the World Stars and those type of pages, channels, Instagram channels, whatever. But then I was like, you know what? I wonder how she actually sounds. Because in my head, I thought she had like a more like not a squeaky voice, but like high pitched voice like this. Like she looked like she had a higher, you know what I mean? Like sweeter. I heard her talk. I said, oh, that was different. Which is fine. I mean, of course, it doesn't matter. I think women with deeper voices very pretty, but I don't know, just me hearing, it's not the depth of the voice, it just kind of threw me off. That's why I bring it up. But it's just, she talks and her aura is just messy. If you say trashy, that sounds bad, but I have no time for her. And then I saw the live stream of where she like picks up a chair and throws it, and then picks up the guy who, I don't know if the correct PC term for it is small person, little person, or dwarf. I don't know. Anyway, just picks this grown man up. I said it's so disrespectful, so messy, so like it's too Gen Z, too wildin' for me. And yes, okay, a person's pretty, but it's about deeper. And then they just seem like they're together for social media and for fame, and they will do outrageous things to get recognized. So I mean, I kind of over it. I don't even know who Blueface really was before this. I don't even know if I listened to any of his songs. Like, I don't know. I'm not the best when it comes to male rap. Kai Senta? Covering up that throat tattoo. Wow. Bruh. Dumb. And then that whole toxic narrative storyline or whatever they had where she finally gets her tooth fixed, and then he wants to be like, oh, now you think you're cute now you think you're pretty, and then she goes and takes it out and then puts one with his face on it. She have the tooth have his face on it? I don't know. I don't care. It was stupid. It was disgusting. It was stupid. It was toxic. And if she wants to have it, like, how dare he, quote unquote, make her less attractive so that she stays? Like, that means that y'all don't even have a good enough tie anyway. He's insecure if she can't get her tooth fixed and him be okay. Again, it's a waste of my time. They are a waste of my time. But thus is the entertainment industry. It's a waste of all of our times, but it keeps us entertained. It's our circus. It's our bread. Ugh. So, just a waste. Kai Senta? Who? I don't know who Kai Senta is. Are you talking about the channel that she was, or the stream that they went on? I wouldn't even know what to do. Go in and destroy. They can get out. We've been calling the police. Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to go. Y'all don't want to go? It's okay. 911. That or we throwing hands, but I'd rather not get to that point. I'm just having them removed. And she said, it was like, oh, you're rich, you can afford it. Did you ask me first? For spending my money? Because you throwing a chair at the wall is you stealing my money. Because now that's money that I didn't want to be put towards a wall of mine that I now have to take out for you. So essentially by doing that, you were stealing my money. I have a problem with that. Anyway, he said most prefer the term little person. Okay, yeah, he's a little person. That was the dude that got picked up. Oh, okay. Yeah, look it up. I believe you. Uh-oh. I've seen him after that. So I guess he's a streamer. Or the two of them stream. Not a waste of time. But yeah, no, I believe you. No. So anyway, I just wanted to put that in. I refuse to watch any show that they put out. The most I'll get is talking about them on these type of platforms, if one must, or if a person we're watching is talking about them right now. Outside of that, I just do not like them. Agents of Chaos. They remind me of 6ix9ine, Tekashi. All around that kind of group. Mischief, chaos, just there as trolls. That's them. I don't even know how in the world that they thought that doesn't make any sense to say the next Cardi B at all. I mean, Cardi B, she can be messy and ratchet a little bit, but she does it in a way, and quote unquote, tough exterior, still hood, but can pull it together and have more professionalism and more class versus like a Blueface. That's not her character, her persona. Like, yeah, like Cardi B cleans up on the red carpet. I could see the character that is Krishan wearing sneakers. You know, she plays that character. And whereas Cardi, she's more comical, you know. She'll still have her accent, you know, her slang. Yeah, she makes it funny. Versus Blueface doesn't make it funny. It's just what I've seen. Granted, like I said, it's not like I spend time and I actually look at her page, but yeah. So, you know what's crazy? What's crazy? Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room with padded windows. Okay, I won't say that. Died there. Died? I died once. I don't like to confess those things, but it's a funny little... It's not a saying, but a thing like when you're younger, it just kind of loops around. Words make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Anyway. I never care what other celebrities are up to or the drama, toxic, whatever. I'm so focused on my own life. I hear that. And keep it up. Yes. It's all circus and bread. It's only telling of like where the pulse is for like the country or society, or like what are the controllers, right? People up there, the billionaires, the rich ones, the ones you don't know the names of, that run things. What they want out. That's why I watch. I'm like, okay, so they're wanting us distracted with this. Okay, so they're putting out clues about this. Other than that, I'm like, I take the stories as a grain of salt in that I'm thinking of them as real. Like, oh my gosh, this is all... No. I see them more as the narrative, the story that they want us to know. That doesn't equal truth. A lot of the times. Or the majority of it is, it's not truth. The fact that their name is this, even that, you know, what these entertainers' real names are, down to their name, not even real. It's a fake name. Fake stories. I don't care. Will walks up and smacks Chris Rock. Why is my question. I don't care. Do I think, oh, he was just offended? Okay, I'm hearing the narrative that's coming out. Do I think that's the truth? No. Do I believe that that was set up purposefully? Absolutely. Why? Because most things that are put on the air, pushed in the algorithms of social media, are spread on the news, are preconceived. And you can see it in the gematria, which I like to show as one tell. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I don't care. I like to watch it though. I think it's fascinating. Or like them guide stones blowing up. We dove into that. Slightly different. Not talking about celebrities, but everybody will just take it as a, like, for what they see and what's presented or what is told to them. They'll just take the narrative. Oh wow, it blew up. But when you look at the footage of what they showed, none of that made sense. There was something up. A thing came, this huge, you see the light there, and it shoots out this intensity, and it blows. You see it blow. You see the lights go like this. That'll happen if someone just blew it up. Anyway, I like to hear the narrative. Then I like to understand why it's being said at this time, right? And then what truth can be derived from it, right? So I heard the narrative about the Guidestones being blown up. The question is why. So you look into the significance of the date, significance of the people involved in the building construction of the Guidestones. Then you also investigate. Let me see the actual footage. I don't care what they say. Take out every other narrative. I just want to look at it and what things pop up. What things are odd. And you'll get to a sorry, I'm back. I know I'll be listening out for sounds that seem odd or ongoing, but it's the train outside. Ooh. Okay. Was I saying? Oh yeah, narrative. Oh, okay. Where are you from? I thought it was an ad. I feel like you're from the South. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? I'm curious. And then I'll give you the answer. Get the vibe. Oh, okay. Well, you were kind of close. I was born in Florida. I lived a brief amount of time in Georgia. And ever since then until college, I've been in Tennessee. I took a short hiatus in the Carolinas, north to be exact. But Tennessee is where I've lived the longest. But you knew it, yeah. How did you know it? Usually people don't think I'm from the South. I mean, I can see where I could point out the South, but if you're talking about my accent, I haven't been told I have a I don't have a Southern accent. Some things I will say with a tinge of Southern. Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, no. You said hokey pokey. Yeah, and that's it. That's a giveaway. I don't say hokey pokey. Hogwash. I can try to do a country accent. I don't know. I have to think about where are we at? I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I guess I could. I don't know. When I'm around people who have a strong accent, I can mimic it. What was I singing? I was singing a song, but then I turned it into a country accent. And I'm like, where is this at? When you have impromptu, switch over to Southern accent. Where? It's specifically a Tennessee one. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Ain't nobody, if my daughter, but me. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Unfortunately, that's sad that I do know of a story that is similar, but it had to do with more with step children. It is so disturbing. But yeah, no. But you'll hear crazy stories like that, not just in the South, but everywhere. We ain't no different. I prefer British. It's my best accent. I can do a little bit of Spanish sounding accent. Yeah. And then after that, I don't know. Southern. But anyway, well, I answered your question. And you're on the West Coast, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that is where I am. Good old South. I mean, it is what it is. It has its own culture. I lived in LA, Newport. Yeah, Newport. For a little bit. I had an internship there after college at a media firm. But I did editing. So as an editor, I was essentially like a showrunner. I was a showrunner. Of course, in charge of producing said films. But also, I directed. I shot the films. And, editing. Sound work. So with all those skills, my favorite, of course, like I love directing. If I had to pick, of course, and I was in front of the camera, but I really enjoyed editing. And like I said, I was discouraged for a while, but I'm getting back into the swing of things because it is a good skill to have, especially if you're wanting to grow on social media. Those skills that you had gotten from film school will help. But if you don't want to do that, I mean, there are other spaces, when they need editing work, film work, things like that. Do I hear it? Why did I start saying all that? Oh, California. The accent. I'm like, where do y'all think I'm from? Oftentimes I got the north. But anyway. Yep. Is it my southern charm? It's a giveaway. But alright. Let's keep playing.
And let me just, while we're on Krishan for a minute, like, I met her and I met Blueface. They're sweet people. They're cool. But Blueface made a comment about, Krishan being very masculine. And I agree. I do believe that there's a very masculine edge about her. And as I'm watching the show, I'm just kind of like, because here's the thing. I was thinking we are going to watch the show and I'm going to see this timid, demure, like kind of girl that's in this toxic relationship with this narcissistic rapper that belittles her.
Oh my gosh.
That's not what I'm seeing. She's just as stupid and crazy as he is. Okay? And also, she just, I don't know. Like, I just feel like Rashawn.
I don't know what I'm doing. Dang it, Chiquina.
I think they're made for each other, no shade, because they're on the same level. I don't know. It's just, I don't want to say, it's kind of like, oof, I hate to say it because it's like, I don't want to talk about them like that because they nice. But I'm like, girl, it's just, for her to be a woman, she's a little dirty, like a little grungy, a little masculine. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, she's not really that feminine. She's kind of like, she's like a battle cat too. Like, girl, like, I'm watching her being in the car and she gets in the car and she goes to the club, but then she just gets out of a long drive and goes and changes, like just goes in the house and just changes clothes, and just like it's nothing, just let me put on whatever. I'm riding one day, I'm just gonna go, and now like I'm ready to go to the club. But in my opinion, I'm on TV. I'm a woman. Do you go and pat your pussy? Do you clean, like, Krishan give me a woman, like, it's no shade, that, drink beer out the bottle and crack the bottle open with her teeth and then burp and fart. You know what I'm saying? And dig in her nose and then go, and grab a plate and go and do this and be all in her teeth like farting and stuff. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, in my opinion, I don't feel like, when I think about women, I don't believe that women, I know that we all do, but I just don't believe that women, fart, and poop. Maybe pee. But I believe that Krishan not only farts, pees, she burps. And she does everything with the door open. And it stinks. Very masculine. You know what I mean? And so for me, I think that is a problem. And that's kind of a turnoff for me. She's very, very masculine. That's a turnoff for me. So there's that aspect. Blueface seems a little bit more, to be honest with you, he has his issues. But he kind of feels like, it almost feels like she won't leave, like he can't get rid of her. You know what I'm saying? But he's just as crazy though too. Because this woman has stabbed him up, cut him, held a vacuum to his head to suck the thing out. He had a mild concussion. They go to the freaking hospital. Mind you, they spend this nigga's bleeding, they fighting. It's all of this happening. Police come. This is all during the day. They go to the hospital. Then later on that night, mind you, you've been in the hospital. I don't know about you, but if I get into a fight, I'm drained, I'm cut up, I'm on film, I'm laying down, I'm bleeding, I'm all of that, and I'm going at the doctor in the middle of a pandemic. I'm going to go take me a shower and get out of these clothes, freshen up, reset. Oh no, not Krishana Blueface. Absolutely not. We're going to keep going through the day. We're not going to take a bath. We're not going to wash. We're not going to do anything. We're going to now go to the studio and smoke weed and throw a party. Does anybody bathe? Does any Blueface, mind you, draws his inside out? I'm like, girl, does anybody bathe? Does anybody take a bath? Does anybody just decide, like, listen, let's start over? Like, we've been at the hospital. It's sick people. They coughing. Like, should we take this off? My head is cut open. I don't know. That's just my thing. So anyway, after that, they at the studio, okay? And Whack 100 comes to the studio. And because he's trying to basically tell Blueface, listen, we've lost a lot of money. We've lost over $2 million. We can't even get bookings because of the shit you got going on.
87 seconds.
You have so much going on that we're losing money. We need you in the studio. We need you working. Can you please come to the studio and not bring her with you? Blueface wouldn't even listen, child. Goes to the studio, brings Prashad. She not listening. And then Blueface talking about, I love her. I love her. You know, they kids. They young and dumb, but it's unfortunate because these situations, why I think that we think that it's cute. It's not cute, guys, because they're young. And it's all fun and games until somebody ends up in jail. Like Tory Lanez. It's all fun and games until somebody dies or somebody overdoses on drugs. It's all fun and games while they were hot today and going around. Blueface, we ain't heard a hit since Tatiana. What happened? Like, you can't survive off of this forever. So hopefully they figure out, like, y'all think it's cute for now, but this only goes so far because once we get past you, first it starts with a B and a hole, then a slip and a slap, then a punch and a knock, then a cut and a rock. And then what happens? You gotta blow a bitch head off. You gotta go to jail with it. Somebody gotta die. How far do you go for the clout, for the fame, for the money? It is what it is, child. And I just realized that, you know, sometimes I try to blame Krishan. Then I feel like, no, it's Blueface. Then I realized they both crazy. Krishan, she fighting her family over Blueface. Then he fighting his family over Krishan. So I say the hell with both of them. I'm done with them. They're both crazy. I can't keep up with that. And I'm not going to even try to wrap my mind around that kind of bullshit. This is crazy.
Shoot.
Now I'm going to watch it. And I'm going to talk about it every chance I get. But this is crazy. And I don't recommend anybody look up to this. This is crazy. So yes, this is absolutely crazy. Okay. Now let's move on. Why did that happen? So girl. So girl, it was some tea. So here's the tea. So apparently, so I'm minding my, I don't know if I had made a phone. No, how did this happen?
Okay,
So I was minding my business. Okay, just doing my thing or whatever. And girl, I get a phone call. Ring, 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 ring. Hello. Ring, ring, ring. Hello. Girl, yes. I'm like, what's the tea? Girl, well, it was a mild situation. Jonathan and Milan were in the same building in the same place at the same time on the same day. So apparently, the girls were all in Miami. Now, if you don't know why, it was a big ball. So the girls were in Miami doing their pretty good, huh? Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. You know, so they were doing their ballroom thing. The girls were giving out $12,000 for face, bitch. They were just, you know, it was given, girl, legendary. Okay, it was given all of that in Miami this weekend. And so the girls were over, everybody, Milan and, you know, his friends and everybody. They said Milan had about 15 girls with them, you know, and then it was like, you know, a lot of ballroom. It was a big ballroom weekend. So everybody that's in the ballroom scene was in Miami. And a lot of the ballroom scene was at this Miami bar on South Beach called Palace. Okay. And so apparently Jonathan was there. Now, somebody that was kind of like associated or in the party with Milan had seen Jonathan. He came and walked up to him and kind of gave him a hug. Now, here's the thing. Jonathan was was there with one girl. So it was Jonathan and one girl. Jonathan's not in the ballroom scene. So basically what I gathered and what I had kind of heard from the girls, because the stories were kind of like, I was trying to really understand what was going on, but it was kind of quick. So basically what happened was, I guess somebody had went up to, you know, that was sitting with the Milan's table and ended up, you know, talking like, oh, you know, yeah, you know, Milan is here. And they was like, oh, Milan is here. Told Jonathan Milan is here. It was like, yeah. And so apparently Milan was like kind of sitting, you know how, like, if you're at a table, and apparently Milan was like kind of like kneeling down like at the table while the girls were like sitting in their chairs. So he's kind of like kneeling at the table, like, you know,
You're right.
at the table. You know, and so apparently, this is all allegedly.
Try it one more time.
Jonathan walks up behind Milan. Now I heard two things. Jonathan allegedly walks behind Milan and says, I'm not going to do this with you here, or I'm not going to do this with you today. But the way that they said it was kind of like, I could beat you, but I'm not going to do this. Like, that's what she was kind of trying to give. That's what someone told me. But then they also said that she came up and was like, oh, we're not on TV now. And Milan turned around and was like, we show the not. And bitch, I know you fucking lying. Like, she was like, kind of turning. Now, the girls did say Milan was not supposed to nervous. They said she did not, like, she didn't really budge, right? They said that Jonathan kind of walked away, you know, and kind of paid it. And I guess somebody else went over there and talked to Jonathan and was like, girl, this is not the time or the place. Like, pay it. Like, this is not. And they like, well, and Jonathan, I guess, told them, like, this that was some bad advice because I'm gonna do what I want when I want to do it. If she got a problem, like she was talking her shit, and the person that was kind of with the party, that was kind of with Milan and was like, girl, you need to read the room. Like, girl, read the room. And they said that Milan was very much so. They said, and then they said when Milan was at the table, Milan was talking her shit at the table. They said Milan, baby, had went and grabbed a knife, girl, and was like, girl, if she come over here, we're gonna eat her, like, gonna slice her, dice her, like we're gonna fillet her. Girl, they said Milan was ready to cut her up, allegedly. Okay, and then, but they also said that Milan's energy was very comfortable because Milan had all of her friends. She was like 15 girls, and they were going to all jump on Miss Jonathan. So Milan, they were saying that Milan knew that it was very much given. So, girl, it wasn't Jonathan's night, because if Jonathan would have tried it, Jonathan would have gotten beat, is what the girls were saying, because they were saying, like, girl, it was all of Milan's people. And, girl, they said that secretly, when everything was all said and done, the girls were even waiting across the street from Jonathan to get out of the, leave the party, and they were going to get her. They were also saying, some of the girls, some of Milan's people were yelling over the club, like, girl, we're not on TV, bitch, and I'm from Houston, too, and I will beat her. And the girls are saying that Milan did have some battle cats with her. This is allegedly. And they saying that Jonathan only had one piece of fish with her, female, a cunt, that she had just finished doing her hair. So, girl, Jonathan was really outnumbered. So they said that Jonathan took heat.
They're messy. So I don't really follow, the Milan Christopher and the Bobby Lights, because that's Zeus Network, and I do not pay for Zeus Network. I did watch one thing on Zeus Network, though. It was Black China's mom. What is her name? Bro, that was what's the term you'd say? That was sending me. That was funny. That was good. It's like, it was so ratchet, but it also felt so real, like raw ratchetness. What is her mom's name? Tony. Something Tony. I don't care. Y'all know who she is. Black China's mom. That was fun. But other than that, though, I don't watch Zeus. It just reminds me of what I learned about in my classes in college, about how they exploit, but also, it's exploited, but also perpetuates the negative stereotypes of black people, and how they want to see, like, fighting. Yeah, like the money shot is when they fight or cry, and very ratchet, that type of entertainment. And you see it with the Housewives of Atlanta and the hip hop, different shows. Anyway, but I feel like Zeus takes it to another level. So, but anyway, I don't watch it, so I'm like, this is a good place to stop. But again, if you guys enjoyed the Armand Wiggins stream, be sure to go over to YouTube and subscribe to his YouTube channel. And he also has an Instagram, the Armand Wiggins Show. And then if you are interested in hearing his music, if you like the first song that was on, go over and show support and love on Spotify. All right, stream it, save it to your playlist. So do want to give that shout out to him. And yeah, so we've been on for about 2.5 hours. I got on late today, but I wanted to at least come on, and I'm glad I did. It was fun. I was glad I was able to talk to you guys. So thank you. Guitar Court came in at the beginning. All right. Thanks, Scoopy, for stopping by and chit-chatting with me, sharing, updating me on what's going on. All right. Praying the best over his situation. And it was nice to see I'm dead. It's been a minute, but I was glad to see you back on this stream. And I'm glad to hear that you've graduated from film school. And, I hope you do find work soon. All right. It's hard out here. The college graduates. Ain't that some craziness? Ain't that some craziness? They said go to college. You be set, right? It's those who didn't go to college. This is the bad place. Ugh. But anyway, all right. And it was fun. I was able to play some Mean Bean Machine. Got all the way up to level 9. Oh. If I started on the stream sooner, I might have gotten further. But I think getting up to 9 is pretty good. Level 9 in one sitting. The goal is to get to all of them in one sitting. But I got a little strategy, okay? I know how to set up. Get those, we call them yippies. Get those 4 yippies, 5 yippies. But it's all about the setup, right? And doing it fast enough, or have it set up before the other, not opponent, I guess it'd be opponent, the AI lays down all them rocks. So I'll be working on it. Again, who knows? I might speed run it. I don't know. I have to work on it. Anyway, but yeah, it's been fun. Tomorrow I will show you guys. We'll probably play some more Sonic. I wanted to try to see how fast I could speed run through like Sonic 2 or like Sonic 1. So I might try that tomorrow along with some more Mean Bean Machine. And then I also want to show you guys some interesting, or what I've been seeing in the shapes that the clouds have been making, and share with you guys some stories of what I've seen over this past week. And it's quite eye-opening and fascinating. Again, like I wanted to tell you guys, just be mentally prepared for what is coming. That's it. That's all I can say. And make sure you're right with the Lord. All right. The Lord says, seek him and you'll find him. All right. It's the only way we'll escape this realm at the end of the day. You're either going in one place or another. Hate to hear it, but that's what it is. Actually, I don't hate to hear it. I'm happy that the Lord made a way. Because before Yeshua came, everybody was going to the pit. If anything, it was paradise. I think some people were able to get to, but they were still stuck on earth. Ownership of the angel of the bottomless pit. Unable to get back to heaven, but it's through Christ that we were able to get back. We were redeemed, get back to heaven. Angels trapped in this flesh suit. So we'll be watching some more Jonathan Kleck as well. He has been posting more videos, and I just love how the Lord speaks through Jonathan and such insight about the world. It's so fascinating. Hey, Akeem, all the way from the UK, showing up. Woo woo. Glad to see ya. It's been a while. All right. We had our little break when we went to Malaysia, or the stream. We had a break, and then we're back. We just started up the stream. When did we start back? I think it's at the end of September. No, October. But anyway, so good to see you. I love seeing you guys popping back up. People I haven't talked to in a minute. But I hope you're having a great new year, so far. And hope things are going well in the UK. I don't think y'all are getting too... I guess you are. You all are being affected by the war. Hopefully not too badly. But yeah, it's been smooth. Glad you travel safely. Yeah, thank you. Glad to hear it's been going smoothly. Love to hear it. Yeah, it was really great to be able to travel. Got those couple of months. It was a blessing. It was really nice, and it was so great to be able to see, my best friend, who's from Malaysia, who lives in Malaysia. I hadn't seen her in years, and it's so cool, like, to be best friends with somebody that is in a whole other country. We knew each other. We were in the same proximity for freshman year, just 1 year, technically less than a year because it was this academic year. My eyelashes flip back down. Okay. But then she couldn't return back to university, but we ended up doing a startup together, and when you just click. So anyway, it was good. It was cool. And we were able to travel even while there in Malaysia. So it was really great. But I was wrapping up. I was telling you, or sharing with you guys, what I was going to do tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably play some Sonic. We'll probably I'll show you guys the footage and the photos that I've taken, and show you guys the stories with that. And then yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Yeah, I look forward to it. I'll talk to you guys about Jonathan. Maybe we'll watch one of his videos tomorrow as well, while I play Sonic. Really great insights. But anyway, so with that being said, all right, remember to tune in. Let me pull this up. There we go. All right. So as you guys can see, if you don't already know, we stream Tuesday through Friday, starting anywhere between 6 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not already following the stream, why not? Hit that follow button. It is free and much appreciated, and it helps us get one step closer to our current goal, which is 100 followers here on Twitch. I think we're less than 10 away. So yeah. And for those of you guys who are watching and do follow the stream, thank you. All right, very much appreciated. Love you guys. Remember to tell your friends, families, and loved ones about the stream as well. All right, don't keep a good thing hidden. Okay, you must share it. Share the stream so we grow. We grow together. Okay. So yeah, here's that. And also remember to follow us on social media. That way you will be notified there as well, just in case you might miss the Twitch notification. And we are on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Okay, the major platforms. So we're about to be on TikTok. So I'll let you guys know when we are on there. And yeah, I think I covered it all. Y'all know what that means. It's time for prayer. All right. Can't end the stream without prayer. Okay. You ready? Father God, I want to thank you for today, Lord. Thank you for your amazing grace, your mercy, your love, Lord. Thank you for all that you do for us. Thank you for who you are to us, God. And thank you that we can always count on you, Lord. Father God, I just want to pray right now for the people who are listening to this stream. Father God, I want to pray for them and their family, God, that you just wrap them in a hedge of protection, Lord. I pray that you protect them from danger seen and unseen, God. I pray over their health, God. I pray that you perfect which concerns them and their body, Lord. I pray if there's anything that is wrong or anything that might be causing them issue, I bind it now in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. And I speak life, and I command that their bodies to get in order and to line up with the will and the word of God. I speak healing. Lord, I also want to pray, Lord, that you strengthen their immune systems, especially in these times, Lord. Father God, I pray also that you strengthen them in wisdom and discernment, especially this year, God. Let their eyes be open, let their ears be opened, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you give them ears to hear and eyes to see you more clearly, God. That they be more sensitive to your voice this year, Lord. That it keep them from trouble, from danger. Father God, I also I want to pray blessing and favor on their life, God, this week. Lord, whatever it is that they're needing, I pray, Lord, that you provide it. I thank you, Lord, that you are the God of the miraculous. And I pray blessings and favor in their life, God, whether it be with their family, whether it be their job, whether it be with strangers that they meet. Lord, I pray that you use them if they are willing. I use them to be a light in people's lives, someone's life this week. Lord, I love you. Give you all the praise and glory because you deserve it. Amen. 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 All right. So yeah. I'll remember that your creator, El, the Almighty God, loves you and sent his son to die for you, to get you back. All right? Never take it for granted. And even though we might live in this world full of deception and deceit, how many ways can you say lies? Deception, deceit, lies. I mean, what it is, what it is. Despite all that, Lord, we don't have to worry because you already won the battle and that we're on the side of victory. Those of you all who've let the Lord into your heart, ask Him in, humbled yourself. Lord, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lord, for my sins. Forgive me, Lord, for ever betraying you, being kicked out of heaven, put here on earth. Thank you, Lord, even despite the betrayal that you sent your son here to get us back, gave us another chance. Thank you. I'm thanking Him for it. All I got to do is ask the Lord, come to my, if it's as easy, Lord, come into my heart. It's that easy. Then come in, make me new, God. I want to be better. I want to be a better person. I want to be more like you. I can't do it on my own. You said that you would guide me, and I believe you will. So I'll seek after you. Put a hunger in my heart for you and for truth and for love. And this day I decide to walk with you. You say that with earnest. You're in the kingdom. Just like that. We no longer have to do sacrifices of lambs, right? Yeshua came that sacrifice. It's easy. The price has been paid. We just got to pick it up, accept it. We got to change. We got to want to be better. To recognize we're in a fallen world and it's full of deceit. And their plan, this world's plan for you, is to be food. Alright? The world's plan for you is to burn in a lake of fire. Okay, alongside Satan and his followers. Yes, that's the plan. But God, right? You just have to want to. And humble yourself. It's the key with truth. Because God knows your heart. People like to say, oh, you said this prayer, now you're saved. I don't say that. If you said it in your truth, you follow that up with action and expectancy in your heart to see God move and change and see you become better. If you lack any of those things, then they're just words. So I always want to encourage you guys, of course. I can only lead a horse to water, can't make him drink, right? But I want to share with you guys the best news in the world. Yeshua came and he did it. He paid the price. He is not to take it for granted. And accept it. Take that. Take that price. Pick it up. Run, grab it fast. You do not want to be a part of the wrath that is to come for this fallen world. So, yeah. And, God is good. El, the Almighty God, is good. And he loves you more than you can possibly imagine. And we gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. You see the world just crumbling around? We got the peace. Cause we gonna be alright. We got Jehovah Shalom here. We gonna be alright. Jehovah Nisi. We gonna be alright. The one who reigns in victory is on our side. Yeah, there's the God of this world. Pathetic. He has a little time for now until El the Almighty comes back. Yeshua knocks him up and throws him in the pit. So anyway, hope that got you guys encouraged. Okay. Stay strong. Have faith. Keep the faith. Seek truth so that you'll find it. Yeah. So until next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow. That is the plan. Sorry, I've been away last week. I had to go down for New Year's. My mom, it was after New Year's, a few days, so threw off the schedule. But anyway, love you guys. And like I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, be blessed and stay woke. All right. Bye. See you tomorrow. Let's see. I don't know what kind of face I want to end with.